Hello everyone. Hope you all are having a good day. Now what can you see right now? What you are looking at is the Grammar Gear book Standard 4. So it's your grammar book. And who are you hearing? It's your maths teacher. Yeah, I know, bad joke. It's your English teacher, Shwetangana Prakash. And now we are going to start our grammar lesson. First grammar lesson. Go get your notebooks and a pencil. I'm waiting here. Everyone ready? No, don't panic. This is not an online class. You can anytime pause the video and go. I'll be waiting right here. So now I'm guessing everybody is ready. I'm going to ask you a puzzle. What do you see here? What's the name of this object? Be ready with your answer. I know it's very simple. And what's this? Yeah, you guessed both right. It's a car and that was a mobile, a cell phone. Now the name of this object is a car. The name of this one? Yeah, it's a bottle. Which part of a speech of English grammar deals with names? Can you tell me? Yes, everybody's guess was right. It's noun. Now, I'm not going to teach you noun in this session, but what I'm going to teach you deals with noun. Now, as you see, this is a car. Now, what do you see? These are cars, toy cars to be precise. Now when we had just one, we were calling it car. Now that we have three, we are calling it cars. So what's the difference? We added an S and made it into a different word? No, it was the same word. So what's changed? When the car was alone, it was single. And single noun is called singular noun. Means when they are alone, they are called singular. And when they become many, means more than one. It can be two and it can be more than two, any number. But it has to be more than one. It becomes the opposite of singular, that is plural. So now we know that nouns can be singular or plural. When we are talking about one person, animal, place or thing, we use a singular noun. A ship, a train, a flower, an owl, a woman. Now these a and are articles that we will deal with in some other lesson. These are called articles and that are used only with singular nouns. Now when we are talking about two or more people, animals, places or things, we use plural nouns. And most nouns are made plural by adding s. All the simple ones like bat, bats, star, stars, fan become fans, cap, caps, mug, mugs. Now can you do this something? Can you make a list of the nouns that can be made plural just by adding s? You can pause the video and make your list. Hope you all made the list. Now let's move on to the next rule of making a singular noun plural. Some plural nouns end in es. And which are those? When the last letter of singular nouns are ch, sh, s, ss or x. You usually add es. For example, buses, watches, foxes, glasses, brushes and buses. Now there is one more addition to it. We do the same with some nouns that end with O, like tomatoes, potatoes, heroes, mangoes, mosquitoes, zeros and buffaloes. But there are few exceptions to this rule as well, my dear friends, like zoo, kangaroo, rhino. These words just take an S to end. Now, your next assignment is, yes, write it down. You need to find out more words that end with zero O, but they don't take ES to make a plural. They just take an S. Now all these assignments I will check when we meet finally. So we are done with ES. So write till now what we have learned. How to make plurals with S and ES. Now next comes the turn of nouns, plural nouns that are made by adding IES. Now the nouns that end with Y, we remove the Y and add IES. Like we have done here to candy. You see the Y is removed and IES is added. Canary, canaries, lily, lilies, butterfly, butterflies. Everywhere we see the Y is removed and IES is added. You can make another list of words that end with Y. But there is another sub rule to this rule. Some words they end with Y, but before Y means the preceding letter to Y is sometimes a vowel. When we have a vowel preceding Y means before Y, we don't change Y into IES, we just simply add S, like key, keys, tray, change F to V. Why do I say often? Because there are exceptions to this rule too. So what do we do here? We change F into VES. Or you can say we change F into V and add ES. Okay, both are correct. I am saying the same thing. Did you catch it? You either remove F and add VES, or you remove F, add V and add ES. It's the same thing, right? Yeah, I know. So, here are some examples. Calf, calves, elf, elves, half, halves, leaf, leaves. So many of them. You make your own list also. Now, some nouns, they end with F, but they just take an S to end. Now, these all exceptions to the rule. English is full of them, my dear friends. So, you need to memorize the words so that you remember where you don't have to remove F and add VES. You just have to add an S. Now, there are some words that can be written in both ways. You see, you can write dwarfs this way also and this way also. Hoops can be written by adding an S and by removing F and adding VES. Scarves, same way. With some words that end in FE, you change F into V and add ES, and some have both ways and some just take S. So the most difficult of the rule is the words changing with F, because there are lots of exceptions to it. And you only add S to giraffe. One more exception there. Now there are some nouns who don't follow the rules that I just told you. They completely change. They don't take the S rule, they don't take the ES rule, IES, VES, nothing. They completely change their form. Like you see here, mouse becomes mice, foot becomes feet, goose becomes geese. Here also, child, children, man, men, ox, oxen, tooth, teeth, woman, women. Now, Plural of mice that we use with your computer is either mice or mouses. Do you think we are done? No. There is another exception to all these rules. And what is that? There are some nouns that are always plural. Yes, you heard it right. There are some nouns that are always plural. And there are, for example, I'll show you that example. You guess it. Here. What do you call these? Yeah, glasses, goggles, binoculars, jeans, pair of shoes. These nouns are always used in their plural forms. Now, next exception. There are nouns that are the same in their singular and plural form. Think of some examples. You must be knowing this. Yep. Sheep, reindeer, deer, and fish. Now here, listen carefully. Fish is a noun that can be used as fish and fishes both. When you are using fish as different kinds of fish, you know the word fish as different kinds of fish, then you call them fishes. But the plural of fish remains fish when they are the same kind of fish. Confused already? Yeah. Any doubts? I'll clear it when we meet. Till then, keep solving the exercises if you have the book. And if not, then I'll be sending you worksheets. Wait for it. Bye-bye for today. Have a nice day ahead.